Hello there, welcome to my channel. I'm Angela from artery.com. In the last video I ran a little giveaway competition just to mark the achievement of 1,000 subscribers to my channel. Again, thank you all so much, it is so much appreciated. So this video is being filmed over a couple of days because I wanted to give the full 3 days for giveaway entries. So I'm filming this part of the video one day, and then tomorrow I shall pick a winner randomly and then sort of tag it on to the end of this video. This is going to be quite a short video. So quite a while ago I made a video of the new Gina K Intri-Cut die cutting machine that I bought, and it's great, I love it. And I did buy, let me see, I did buy this as well. This is from scrapbook.com. It's a magnetic mat which works nicely with it, but it's not quite as efficient as the mat that comes with the machine. Then I found out that Gina K had brought out a magnetic platform set specifically to be used with the Intri-Cut die cutting machine. So I've opened it to have a peek inside, but I haven't used it as yet. So I'm going to open it now to put it through its paces, just to see how good it is. The Gina K Intri-Cut comes with just 2 platforms, which is absolutely great for most projects. Sometimes you do need to use a shim when it comes to embossing, but I did go through that on my video, so I'll link that video down in the description. This one comes with 3 platforms. Now what I like about this is the magnetic platform. A lot of magnetic platforms just have magnetic dots all the way around, so sometimes when you put on a die it sort of snaps into place where the dots are. This is all over magnetic sheet, it covers the entire platform. And so we don't get mixed up, this platform here has M for the magnetic side and C for the cutting side. So this is the side that you would put on your dies. And oh, that is very strong. And this is the B plate. What is the B plate? And this is just to hold everything in place. So I've also bought these from scrapbook.com. Some lovely sentiments and dies in a set, and these are waffle flower. So I'm going to give these a go. I have used these, they're really good. You can tell quality products, you know, they are excellent. I'm going to, where are we? First of all, I'm going to put this to one side. So I'm going to get some paper. This is just what I have handy. And I'm going to stamp a couple of sentiments on here, and then we're going to die cut them out. In fact, I'll use a smaller piece because I'm only going to be using a couple of the dies. So I'll just put a couple of stamps on there. It would help if I had my stamp platform out, wouldn't it? So I'll just get my stamp. I'm just going to use my mini one for this. This needs changing, so the paper might not actually stick to it. We shall just wait and see. But it doesn't have to be perfect. This is just a piece of scrap. So put them on there. Oh, it stayed down. I've also bought some new ink, because the ink that I normally use, excuse me, I'm making the right noise, I know that. The ink I normally use is this, the Nuvo hybrid ink, Black Shadow. And it's been sold out everywhere for so long that I'd almost given up trying to find it, but I did manage to find some, and I've bought it. I think it was on Amazon. I'll see if I can find it and leave a link, but it's lovely. I'll particularly like this for stamping if I'm going to colour with alcohol markers. It's great. But the only thing is with the hybrid ink, it does have a bit of pigment in, so the stamps can be a bit more difficult to clean. I mean, I don't know if you can see, they are stained a little bit. So I bought some Memento ink. This is dye ink, so I'm going to use that because it's easier to clean off your stamp. That's the only reason I'm using it, really. Decent ink, decent stamps, you can't go wrong. That's perfect, absolutely lovely. Take this off. I'm going to give these a quick wash. Yeah, so you can see that they have stained very slightly, but because I used to use the hybrid ink, I used to use alcohol to clean them, but I did watch a video where it says you are not supposed to clean your stamps with alcohol because it damages them. So to be honest, I would rather have stained stamps than damaged stamps. Okay, now where are we? See if I can find the right dies for these stamps now. Right, first of all, I'm going to take out the magnetic platform and put it on there. As with all cutting plates, you should, when you're die cutting, you should put them in different places each time just to make your plate last a little bit longer. That one is always falling out for some reason. Right, there we go with one. So I'm just, oh yeah, that's quite a strong grip, that, the magnetic mat. So I'm not going to use any low tack tape for this demonstration. I just want to see how good this platform is. Now we have this plate B to put over the top. Bring over the Intri-Cut, making sure that that's set to die cut. Well, there are no scratches on there. That's good. And it's, oh yes, it seems to have cut really nicely. Lovely. Yep, very, very nice. Right. Now, I think when you use, I'll just put these away because I will lose them. Right, I'm going to try embossing. Now, from what I can gather, you emboss using the same plates. We just have to adjust the dial. This is a 2D embossing folder, just a cheap one I bought. So I don't think I need that. Okay, so put that on there. And yeah, from what I can gather, it's the same sandwich, and this time the dial needs to be set to 2D to letterpress 2D emboss, and hopefully this will go through. Oh, that's really tight actually. I think I'll adjust the dial a little bit so it's a bit looser. Oh, it still feels really tight. I'm going to adjust it all the way down. Right, that's better. Sometimes you do need to adjust the dials, and that's what they're there for, just to make sure everything goes through smoothly and you don't damage your machine. So let's have a look, see how that's turned out. Ah yes, really nicely. I love that. Do you know, I hardly ever use that embossing folder, and it's just, I just think it's beautiful. Yeah, so because it's not quite as defined at the bottom, perhaps I turned the dialer down a bit too low. Perhaps it could have been up a notch, but yeah, that's really nice. I like that. Right, 3D emboss. I'm going to have to check the instructions. Excuse me one moment. It doesn't really say. So I'm going to find a 3D embossing folder. Right, so I've got a 3D embossing folder here, and I have a feeling I'm going to have to take off the cutting plate. I don't know because I haven't tried this and I haven't seen it anywhere. It's just me experimenting. Yeah, this is quite a thick folder, so I'm a bit wary of putting this through, so I'm going to have to be very, very careful. So I'm going to try just with the platform and the top plate B, and this time the dial has to be set down to 3D emboss. I'm going to leave it on the loose one for now, just to see how we go on. Right, so after a lot of trial and error and trying different things, I did manage to get a decent emboss using the Sizzix 3D embossing folders because they are thick. So what I did was I took off the magnetic cutting mat and I just used the magnetic mat itself, the magnetic platform, sorry, and then I put in the embossing folder with the card and then platform B on the top and put it through like that. And I just want to show you the settings for the Intri-Cut, if you can see that. So it's on the 3D emboss and it's on number 3 pressure, the tide pressure, sorry, number 3 and the tide pressure. And once I adjusted those and tried it a few times, this was the best result that I got. So as you can see, not too bad at all. Not too bad. I think what I should do next time is turn it around and put it through that way, because it does seem to be a bit more pronounced at the top than it is the bottom. But yeah, at least I know now that I can die cut and 2D emboss and 3D emboss, so I don't need any more. I don't need any shims, I don't need any more platforms or anything like that, so I think I am going to be happy with this. The scrapbook.com magnetic mats are brilliant. They're absolutely brilliant and I do love them. I use them for cutting on and for all sorts. But they don't give quite, in my experience, they don't give quite as good a cut as you get with the platforms and the cutting mats that are made for the Intri-Cut. So this cutting mat and the one that came with the Intri-Cut will give a slightly better cut than the magnetic platform from scrapbook.com, which I do still use because I do really like it. But I'm really pleased I've got this. To me it's money well spent. It means you're not faffing about trying to keep dies on with your tape and stuff like that. I mean, you may have to with certain ones. So once again, you have the magnetic platform, magnetic cutting plate and your top plate B. And there you go. Just thought I'd do a little unboxing for you because it's the first time I've used it actually, so I will be using that from now on and I shall put my other ones away. So thank you so much for watching. I am now going to splice the video and announce the winner from last video's giveaway. Thank you all so much for entering. So I've taken a quick video of my selection process just so I can show you that it is completely random. I use a program called TubeBuddy to help with my YouTube videos, and this allows you to pick a winner. So that's what I did. So here's the selection process and the winner is Irina Jacqueline. Oh, have I butchered that name? I am really sorry if I have, please tell me. But congratulations on winning the first ever giveaway on my channel. Thank you so much for commenting and watching. If you would like to send me your details, you can do so by email to angela@artery.com. You can visit the contact page of my website and contact me in whichever way that you prefer with your details. All I need is your name and address. So thank you so much and congratulations again. Bye bye now.